So we're going to talk about some finished objects that we did this week. We are going to talk about, I released a hat pattern. And we're going to talk about our Maryland tips, tricks, what we're doing, our little guide to Maryland.
Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival.
Oh yeah, Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival.
Yes.
MDSW.
Yes, so you'll see it all in this episode. So I want to thank everyone for watching our first episode. Yay! I think it was just our friends, but that's okay. And thank you for the thumbs up and the comments. We're figuring all that out. It was fun. So if you like us, we're supposed to say subscribe.
Oh yeah, like us, subscribe, because then you'll get notifications that we're
having a new episode. Yeah, so and we have 2 cameras going right now. Oh, we should probably be looking at that one.
Let's look in both.
You look at that one, I'll look at this one. So last time our camera died and we didn't know it, and it probably recorded.
We lost at least 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
And it was funny.
Which probably isn't a bad thing that you missed it, but. So we're gonna try a different way. We have a camera and a phone, and we're gonna see how that works. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully it works. We learned to edit. We learned to upload.
Yeah, we downloaded a program, an editing software.
It was fun. Got a little music. It was fun.
Still need to learn a little bit, but yeah.
We're learning. All right, so finished objects. Let's get right into it. I'll start with me, and then you will talk about your hat. Okay, so I was working on my Live Light sweater last time, and I finished it. So I'm wearing it right now. Let's see. Can I stand up?
Stand up slowly.
Sure. Back up. So this is it. Cute little lightweight, like swing kind of sweater. And it's knitted with the Schweitzer's yarn. I got it Rhinebeck, and it's fingering weight in a real pretty, like pinky dusty rose color. And I'm very happy. And when it blocked, it was really soft.
So soft.
That was really nice. So I'm very happy. So I'm going to wear it to Maryland if it's the right temperature. Hopefully. Oh, and today is so nice.
Finally.
It's been snowing and horrible in New Jersey. I think most of the East Coast has been horrible. They're getting snow up in like Maine and Boston tomorrow.
They are?
Or maybe Sunday.
Sunday's supposed to rain here.
Yes, they're getting snow. Sorry, people.
So if you don't know where we are right now in our parents' farm store at Arrow Acres Farm in Wall, New Jersey. So, and this is an old chicken coop.
Yeah, and it's not our normal cocktail hour at the coop time because it's Friday. I worked all day. So I act really tired, that's why. But tomorrow I have baseball games for my kids, so I can't be here during regular cocktail hour. So we're doing this Friday night.
And it's a good night for cocktails.
Yeah. It's really nice out.
We wanted to film outside, but we were afraid that like the wind would pick up and it would be...
Yeah. Okay. All right, so exciting. Your finished object is very exciting.
So I don't really work from patterns. I kind of look at patterns, get ideas, maybe make it once and then change it and make it my own. So I've been really frustrated that I can't find any nice crochet fade patterns, like all those nice knitted fade projects, like Find Your Fade and whatever. So I figured it out. And
show it close so they can see it.
Make sure I get the front.
It's really pretty.
Can you see it on both of them? I don't know.
It doesn't look crochet at all.
So I released a pattern, so it's in my Ravelry shop, I guess. Liz Alvino. I know how to link it, so I'll link it. I'll link it because I can do that. So I'm excited about that.
So what's the name of the hat?
It's called the Blend Hat.
Because why?
I was afraid that fade is copyrighted. And I didn't know what to name it, and she came up with the idea. So I came up with
Blend.
Blend.
And how many colors did you use?
5.
This is only a little bit of each?
Yeah, it's like 20 grams of each. And it's worsted weight. It really didn't... It's over 200 yards. Which is kind of a lot, but... for a hat.
But it's good for scraps and stuff,
right?
Yeah,
it's great. So it's great for scraps. So
look, super cute. I'm only looking in the phone.
I know, I have been too. Hi, camera.
Yeah, very cute. So that's exciting.
Yeah. Oh wait, and here, hold on.
Fits nice too. Oh, you can put one on too.
This was the first one. I did the opposite color direction, and I tweaked the rows, like how I alternated colors. So this one has a wider brim, and I felt like you couldn't see the color change that much at the top. But you can see it more on that one. So
very cute.
Yeah.
Did you see? I don't know if you follow knitters will follow Hoge Locatelli. She came out with a. Remember that arrow, the big wrap? Okay, like that, but a fade from the outside in, and it is beautiful. It's a ton of knitting though, but Paige and I are thinking about doing it. Oh, and I wanted to thank Paige, our friend Paige. She is Paige the Framer, not the farmer, from Frame and Fiber in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. And I want to say thank you because she did a little shout out about us on her podcast this week. And if
can I tell them why? Why did she do this?
Well, that's right. About her New Jersey Wool Walk.
The New Jersey Wool Walk. She's participating, and I'm going to be there on the 22nd, Sunday, promoting the farm.
I would be there, but it's baseball season. That's where I'd be every weekend, every day. So I can't be there. But anyway, so thank you, Paige.
Thank you, Paige.
Okay, so let's get into Maryland. All right, Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival is in West Friendship, right?
Yeah.
West Friendship, Maryland, the first full weekend of May every single year.
Howard County Fairgrounds.
Yes. And we have been going, you went before I did a long time ago, right? We talked about that a little bit on the podcast, and I think we lost footage.
Yeah, that's when it died.
She went in college. So how many years? You're old now. You look like you're 12, but you're old now. How old are you?
33.
She looks like she's 12. But so you were in college, so over 10 years.
Yeah, it was 2004.
Okay, so she went for the first time, and then my first experience at Maryland was, I don't know, my first year knitting. I guess I'd never been to one.
Did you tell why you went to Maryland last week?
You missed the
so I think you missed this. Okay, so
right,
we have to back up a little bit because you missed all of it. We both did this. We're back up. We're related. I learned how to make felt in a color theory class, so I loved it. So I needed roving, and I couldn't just go to the local yarn store and get roving. So my professor told me to go to the Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival. So my parents were like, "Yeah, let's go. Get in the RV," and we went, and it was amazing. It was magical.
To make felt balls.
To make felt balls.
That was the big part of the story.
So I make felt balls. Since then, I do many other things with felting.
Yes.
We'll have to do an episode. I have my slippers over there.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah. Okay.
Talk about slippers. Okay.
All right, so anyway, and then I went the first time with just 3 of us, and after that we had a couple of years where it was just sister weekend usually, and we had 1 year where we took, there's times we've had to take a baby with us, like a nursing baby or like an infant or whatever. We just go, stick them in a backpack. So we went 1 year, and
Wade was a baby.
Wade was a baby, and Chase,
he was like 6 months old.
They were little.
And Chase was a year.
Yeah, we had to take them with us. They were still nursing and stuff, so they went with us. And we were in my minivan with me and Lizzie, and then we had the
two car seats in the bucket seat, and then the back seat.
Our sister Andy went with us. Okay, so we didn't have room for her, so she had to sit all the way in the back. And because the car seats, if you remember, like big car seats, like infant cars, huge ones, you know, that's face backwards,
buckets,
like
you gotta put on your arm.
Right, you can't get in between the seats. So poor Andy had to sit in the back.
We had to open up. We had to open up the hatch of the minivan. She had to climb over the back seat, over all the luggage, over all the baby gear to get out. Like we stopped at the rest stop, and he came tumbling out the back.
And like a restaurant, a nice restaurant. Here comes Andy.
It was the first time without kids.
It was her first time without kids. So now she had our kids, and she kept yelling, "Oh, we were in traffic, bad traffic."
And somebody started screaming.
Don't go at rush hour.
2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Like, you're going around Baltimore. Anyway, we had been in the car for a long time at this point. Bumper to bumper traffic. They both start crying, and Andy's in the back going, "No, you're not allowed to cry. I don't have any kids with me. Stop." So that was funny. But anyway, so it's usually like a sister weekend. This year is going to be a little different. It's me, Liz, my mom, who's over there. You can hear in the background, that's the person laughing. The peanut gallery, as Paige called her. Our friend Paige is going, and this year, our friends Joan, just Joan, we've talked about her, and her husband are going to be picking up their daughter from James Madison that weekend, coming home, and they're going to stop, and they're going to stay and go to the festival, and also our friend Carrie. So that's going to be different for us. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have, so we have friends this year going with us, so we're gonna have a great time. So anyway, we love going, and we have certain places we like, vendors we love.
Well, I think we should talk about our shopping list first, but I just realized my shopping list is on the phone that we're recording on.
Oh. Do you know it offhand? Well, then we'll start with me.
I do know some of it.
All right, so I mentioned last time that...
Oh, we didn't do that.
Well, we'll put it in the link.
Okay.
We forgot to tell you how to find us, but we know how to link now. Just gonna do that. My son Chase is over there. You want to come say hi?
Come say hi to
you
the people.
You want to be on here? No? All right. He's just over there watching. Anyway, I think I told you last time that I buy my yarn in Maryland for my Rhinebeck sweater. And we were going to Rhinebeck, well, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 2 days at the festival, I'm going to make 2 sweaters. So I decided on this sweater with some alterations. So this sweater is... the Lovage, we're going to take all your phone footage because I'm only looking at your phone. The Lovage sweater, and it's a Fair Isle sweater. A lot of Fair Isle. I do not like the sleeve, like weird crochet thing. I'm not going to be doing that. And I'm not loving these colors, but you get the point. Most people's project pages are very loose, and I like that, like a boxy.
What's the weird crochet thing?
Right there.
Oh.
Not a fan. If there was crochet in like other parts,
yeah,
not a fan of the crochet arm. Plus, I don't crochet, so anyway, so I'm going to look for the main color, the bottom and the arms while I'm in Rhinebeck. I'm not Rhinebeck, in Maryland. And I have a lot of wool at home, like scraps for the rest of the Fair Isle. Let me show you something. This is for Fair Isle people. Ready? I downloaded the pattern yesterday to be all prepared for our podcast. Looked at the chart. I should also say I have to wear glasses all the time right now, and I'm not wearing them right now. Ready? Really? Do you see that? Do you see all this?
Why is it so tiny?
I'm going to blow it up on the copier, but still, do you see? They're all symbols for the colors. What? Are you kidding? So what I'm going to do,
It's impossible.
It's horrible. It's not a hard sweater to knit. I read the directions. I'm a graphic designer. I'm on the computer all day. I'm going to scan it in, put it in my computer, blow it up, color it in Photoshop or Illustrator, and print it back out. So, ooh, hurts my eyeballs. Anyway, I'm excited about that. Second pattern I'm going to make is the Ramona cardigan. Just a basic cardigan, cute. And I'm going to be doing custom embroidery on top. So I'll just pick up the yarn for that. I think Green Mountain Spinnery I'm going to hit.
Oh, I just was looking at them on the list.
Yeah, I like them a lot. I bought some yarn from them in at Vogue Live, and I loved it.
Even. I feel like you're much closer to the camera than me.
I'm also way taller than you. Look at it. I'm a lot taller than you. That got lost in our footage,
yeah,
too.
yeah. Oh, well.
The lost footage of Cocktail Hour at the Coop. So anyway, I'm going to do that and Ramona. And then if I see something I love, I buy it. I usually buy the lady that makes the... She cuts it. Laser cut.
The laser cut, the cards.
Laser cut cards and calendars and things. Her artwork won Rhinebeck a couple years ago. I usually stop and get something from her. And what
Are you
else?
gonna look at rug hooking stuff this year since you have you can do it? Like we know how to do it now. We always drool over the rug hooking and we've never bought it because we don't do it and it's a lot to get all the stuff.
Always wanted to do it. I bought a hook. We learned how to do it in our guild. I know how to do it. I just need the stuff to do it.
We're doing Prati flowers
expensive, though.
this summer, I think. Oh shoot, I have to tell Sandy about that.
Rug hooking stuff is expensive. That wool is expensive. I think I'd rather have, but it is my birthday weekend and mom gives me mom money. I'm gonna be 40.
Ooh, you're old.
Ooh. We'll see. We'll see how much cash I have. So maybe. All right, your shopping list.
I would like, my one like oddball thing I would like to look for is basket making supplies. I don't know if there is. I don't know if anybody has it, but you figure it might be because there's handmade baskets. Like there's like the upper.
You know, it's one of those things that if you're not looking for it,
I've never noticed it.
You don't notice it, but when
so the outside south vendors, there's always somebody up here.
Oh, that one section
she's
where
got
all those
those
tents
beautiful
are that I'm too tired to go to.
Oh no, it's not there. It's up here, outside east vendors.
Or maybe the auction.
Yeah. So like it's something I've never looked for, so I think I'd like to look for that. I also there's a really pretty shawl that's like a fade. That's the best fade that I could find for crochet, and I think it's called My Tribe Your Tribe shawl, and it's the yarn that they use is like a cotton, and it's I don't know how to pronounce it. Schepjes, SCHEPJES. Have you seen that?
No.
It's like a I don't know. I've seen it with
working
like
with cotton.
It's a cotton blend. Oh, I like it. I don't mind.
Hurts my hand. Maybe knitting crocheting is different, but knitting cotton, bleh. I don't like it.
If you, I guess it depends on the gauge.
I don't have. Anyway, we'll look for it.
I don't know. I have a list. I have a decent list. Silly things.
And also, it's one of those things like if you see something you love, you just get it.
Yeah, I'd like to look for like a nice gradient set to do that Water Arcade.
Mm-hmm. Miss
scarf.
Babs has a lot of
Yeah,
gradient stuff.
I think I'll look for that.
Yeah. So we do have, like, when you get to Maryland, we're going to break up this episode kind of like with vendors that we like.
So that was our shopping list. Now we'll do vendors.
Vendors. Okay, we're going to talk about vendors now. And who to
we'll
look
tell
to
you
first,
where they are.
where people
Look,
are.
I printed the map.
And then here comes our dad in the tractor. So last episode, he walked in and out of the door 800 times. And now he's riding behind the tractor.
Oh, it sounds like he's turning it off.
Turning the tractor off for now. Anyway, always something going on at the farm. Even on a Friday night.
So,
and then we're going to do, tips and tricks. And like food and where to stay and stuff like that. Okay, so now, ready, vendors.
So we walk in the front gate. And we go up that little hill. And we make a hard left.
Stop. It used to be free. You have to pay now.
Yeah, $5 a day.
$5.
So buy your tickets in advance, and then they scan them.
You go in.
Or you can have your money there and pay cash. But the cash line seemed like it was a little long last time, right?
Yep.
And this,
I think either way is going to be fine this year because now people know that you have to buy it online. I don't think people knew last year that they had to pay. So yeah, you have to pay $5. Oh,
which is fine. But we used to give a donation anyway, that much.
Yep. You got a message. You have a text message. Hi, Tony. She texted you.
I don't know if she watched.
Okay, so we tend to go in
straight up that little hill and make a hard left and go way down to the lower corral. That's where we start.
It? Into left, way down.
Every year.
But I need to stop for a second because we were talking about this on my way home from work about what we were going to talk about tonight. And we go to Schweitzer's first. However, if you are a person who loves Jenny the Potter mugs, and you don't have one yet and you want one, you need to go there immediately.
She's in the main exhibition hall.
Main hall. Get in line.
So that's on the way down to the main left. On the left. The big barn on the left.
Get there first. Get in line and you'll get your mug. If you don't get your mug, she has a waiting, like a shopping list and she'll mailing list or whatever. Okay, so that's first thing. I already have my Jenny the Potter mug. I use it every day.
And they sell out right away first thing Saturday morning.
Yes.
So if you want one, get there.
You need to get there
when they open.
All right, you got your mug. You don't want a mug. You head down to the
lower corral.
Lower corral, it's called. It's down by like the dogs to the left.
Yeah, the sheep dogs are on the left where they do the sheep herding.
Yep. And we hit up Schweitzer's first. We like them. It's a little small family-run mill. We talked about them last week, right? Was that on the podcast? The Lily yarn? I think it was. Because it's about
Lily yarn.
They made this yarn. We just kind of like them. They're nice people, and I usually get a lot of yarn. I did have a year where I spent all of my money there in the first, 10 minutes of the festival. So, nice stuff. They have soaps and lotions, too, which I enjoy. I always get some. So we do that, and then Right next to them, to the right, is Marigold Jen, but she's in the Hobbledehoy.
And I think they're mother-daughter.
Mother-daughter.
Right.
Hobbledehoy is the daughter, and Marigold Jen is the mom. Beautiful stuff. Good prices. I know people like her little batlings for spinning, and Marigold Jen has awesome yarn. And she kind of sells out. Like, you know, her stuff it's great. So they're great.
And then to the left.
Go that way.
Feederbrook
Farm.
They have really pretty colors, and it's multicolor, and it's multicolor and gradient kind of all at the same time. So each ply is a different color, and it's variegated. But as you're working, like if you're making a scarf, it goes like from the reds to the purples and back to the reds again. But it has all these other colors mixed in. It's really pretty.
Yeah, and they have other things too. Like I bought a wine glass there with the little like sheep etchings. They're nice too. They're from Maryland, which is nice. They're a local. I think Schweitzer's is down there too.
Yeah.
So we hit them up. There's also a really cool stand, and we don't know the name of it, but they have a really cool display, and they've been at Rhinebeck.
Cool tree.
A big giant tree.
And they hang their skeins of yarn on the tree. It's like a big tree trunk with the limbs coming off.
So, and really cool colors, stuff like that.
Down in the Lower Corral.
There was also a stand I used to go to that I don't think was there last year, and she had gorgeous buttons.
Vintage.
And vintage buttons, and not just, the buttons weren't, I mean, they were pretty, but the way she sold them, they were on cards. It was like a work of art. Every card, they're gorgeous. So I don't think she was there last year.
I don't think so either.
Maybe she'll be there this
But maybe
year.
she was up in like the outside north vendors. I don't know.
I don't know. There's really cool stuff over there. There's also a cool leather bag, girl.
I like her. I have a bag of scraps.
It's my birthday that weekend always, so Liz usually, I pick something out and she buys it for me, which is super. So one year you got me that little leather clutch, and I use it every single day, and she has really neat stuff. So even if you're not there for yarn, like if you're going with someone, like a friend or a spouse, and you're not really into yarn, they have a lot of stuff that...
Cool bags and
like
even clothing, and you can buy stuff that's already made.
And the stools.
And sheep, lots of sheep.
There's a ton of sheep.
Meh. And alpacas.
And alpacas.
A couple.
Yep, the same ones every year.
Couple pens.
So that's where we start, and then
we
from
move up.
there we head up.
There's the Upper Corral. We go through there too.
Matterroot. Matterroot is there with their bags and some yarn, and
they're at the outside
they're up top.
north.
But they're someone you need to get to early.
Oh yeah, for the
She'll
bags.
sell
the
out
project
her bags. They're really nice.
So when you go in the entrance, just go straight and like when you get to the top of the little hill, right and a quick left. It's like a right and a left. And she's right on the end.
By the broom guy.
By the broom guy, yeah. She's on. I think she's on the end. Okay.
Yeah. So there's that. And then Miss Babs is in one of the main buildings. If you're a Miss Babs fan, or you've never been and you want Miss Babs yarn, she usually has a colorway just for Maryland.
She's in the big barn, the main exhibition hall, all the way at the end.
But I have to tell you, she restocks the next day. Like, say you can't get there Sunday and you think, oh, I'm not going to get the Maryland colorway. She restocks completely on Sunday. She holds stuff back. You will get your yarn. She also, if you are looking for a color and she doesn't have it, because this happened to me, I was looking for a yellow in my color affection shawl. This is years ago. And I just didn't like it, and it's crowded. And the girl said, do you need help? And I'm like, I just don't like the yellows. Do you have any other yellows? And she went outside to the van, got me yellows, brought them in. So just so you know, they have lots and lots of stock out in the vans, and they're more than happy to help, and they're awesome. And also, if you go to Miss Babs late in the day, remember the time when Uncle Butch passed away and we had his funeral? Yeah. And we went late in the day. We walked in as everyone was walking out. We thought, we're not going to get anything. Went to Miss Babs' booth. Nobody was there, and we got to talk to her for a while. And it was kind of cool because she's a really cool lady. So that was kind of nice.
And another thing is she has tons of samples, like knitted samples.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking like, oh, I liked this pattern online, but I'm not really sure. I saw a picture of it. I don't know if I'm going to like it. She might have it made up at the top of her booth so you could see it in person before you make it.
And she had her sister's Andy's pattern up there, which is really cool. I don't know.
Which
it's
one
not
was
always
it,
there.
Outlander? Or the penny shawl? Or
Stepping Stones. It was based on the Outlander series, but it wasn't the Outlander. I think it was Standing Stones.
Standing Stones.
She had
I have
a
it
neck
right here.
that was really cool. Let's show it.
So our sister Andy writes knitting pattern. Sorry for the glare.
And it's backwards.
So, well, you get the idea. You can see
It's a really pretty cowl, like a loose cowl. But Miss Babs has it, and that was really, really neat to see. Hi, guys.
Okay, do you
All
wanna say
our
hi to
little
people?
boys are here. Do you want to say
people?
hi?
Come here. No, they can't see you from there. Come here. Do you want to say hi?
Yes.
Look into my phone.
This
Say hi
is
to-
Grant.
This is Grant. He just turned 4. Say hi, people.
And ready?
Here, and here's
Come
Wade.
in, and
Ready?
There's
There's
Wade.
Wade.
And here's Chase. He's my littlest. Say hi.
Hi.
So these are 3 of the 7 boys.
This is number 7, 6, and 5.
Oh no, I'm 5.
I know you're 5, but you're number 6 as the grandsons. All right, go ahead.
All right, go play.
Nope. Go back outside. Okay.
2 cookies. I 2 cookies.
Hopefully I can edit this out.
I want a new drink too. Can we have a snack and drink break? Where's Grandpa?
We could pause it.
If we go like this, I'm Brown Mice, and you hear shake, shake, shake. Grandpa fills your glass for you, but he's out on the tractor.
Okay, everybody back outside and leave the door open, please,
Why?
so we don't hear it slam. Thank you.
That's life, though.
Bye. Okay.
Life, motherhood. Interrupted.
So the only other vendor we have written down, but that's not it. Sorry. Hold on.
Oh, we get our.
Yes, it is.
Are you sure?
No, we get our
It's the world is the
needles. We get our.
No, that's Loop.
We get
Oh, that's Luke. Okay. Yep. Thank you.
Oh, I could go.
So for
I could really
spinners.
talk about this for like 100 hours about Marilyn all the booths.
Yeah, but I don't know what the booth name is on that, so I couldn't.
Isn't it
Bosworth? But I don't think it's Bosworth Spindles.
It's not. There's
It's like
2.
next to
It's next to
them.
it. Oh, there's
So wooden needles, wooden crochet hooks,
and like the gauge.
and,
Andy bought me
yeah.
one for my birthday.
The needle
the needle
gauge.
gauge. Wooden guy. Nice stuff.
It's right. I don't know if he's in with Bosworth Spindles or next
No,
to Bosworth.
he's not
It's
Bosworth,
Near.
but
he's
he's
in the
near
main
him.
hall.
Nope.
Nope.
Door. Screaming boys.
Grant, you have to go outside, bud.
There's no boy inside.
Thank you. Sorry. So first,
It's real life.
yeah.
We're not fancy
We have little
people.
people.
We have little people.
That's why I keep looking this way. If you're wondering why I
She
keep
has
looking
little
this way,
people.
I can see
I have
them.
a kind of little person and big people that don't really want to be near me anymore.
So I think we should also talk spinners. You're not a spinner, but you buy spinning supplies
For my mom, because it's also right before Mother's Day.
So Into the World is really nice. They have really pretty colors. It's just nice fiber.
And you like it, Mom, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you like? Polworth and silk, right?
Yeah, that's one of my.
You should get her Polworth and silk. And they also sell the yarn. So you can buy the colorway in
Oh,
the
yeah.
roving, and they also have the yarn. And Paige bought yarn and made something out of it. It's beautiful last year. So, yeah, they have both. So that's great.
Okay.
And there's also another woman for spinning that, do you remember the name?
It's something barn or something farm.
Ooh, shocker!
And
It's a farm
and it's in
name?
one of the open barns, like barn 3 or 4.
Good luck finding it.
Well, but she doesn't always have them. But sometimes she has. Mom, can you grab your bag, your cotton candy bag?
It's called Party in a Bag.
Party in a bag. She does like 2 to 3 foot lengths of fiber,
Yeah, there's a little part of it, right?
This is like.
just so I can show the people.
All the,
Airmail. So
yeah.
it's thinner
Show up
pieces.
close.
It's thinner pieces of roving, and then they're all separate, and some of them are short like this, and some of them are like 2 to 3 feet long. But her colors are really pretty, and they're all different colors. So you get a really, really pretty yarn. Oh look, and there's some yarn in it. That's not from her. That's from us. So you get a really, really pretty, funky colored yarn. Oh, baby, her stuff is in there. Carrington Farms, is that it?
No, it
Nope,
just says
it just
Merino.
says Merino. Okay, if you're this lady, please put your farm
Put your
name
name on it.
in the stuff in your
See?
bag.
There's nothing on it.
Oh, it closed, but we're okay.
Oh,
we're on
that
the
means
phone.
it died.
And we're only looking in the phone.
So the camera died, but the phone's still working. Hopefully we don't run a memory. We gotta talk fast.
Okay. All right, should we do tips and tricks?
Tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks. Ready? If it has rained.
Within...
Go fast.
Go really, really fast. Can you get me another drink, Mom?
We don't have any ice
We
here.
don't have any.
I don't care. It doesn't have to be cold. Yeah, it's up there.
Everything's
There's
in there.
cranberry vodka. That's all I need. Okay, tips and tricks. If it has rained in the Maryland area,
Within
48 hours, wear
mud boots, rain boots, bogs, clogs. Like, you're going to get muddy. Down in the lower corral, the upper corral.
It is muddy, and and those poor vendors.
And what are these ones? Outside, no, yeah, the outside south.
Like
but
by
up
the
in
auction.
Outside east vendors,
It
up
gets
by the auction.
very muddy. Okay, so that's one thing. Second thing, if you have to go to the bathroom, there are a lot of porta potties. Do not go to the bathroom at the porta potty near the entrance because you feel like you're falling over. And it's scary. Right?
It's scary.
You feel like the whole thing's going to tip over the whole time you're in it. There are plenty of bathrooms.
A lot by the top of the hill.
Tons by the hill. Or there's nice inside. Thanks, Mom. There's nice inside
Ew,
ones
it's
too.
warm.
I know.
gave
No,
you-
there's
I gave
ice.
you-
Oh, you got. Oh, Mom. Oh, what a nice
Reused
mom.
Tell the little boys to go away.
Reused ice.
I'll close
All right,
this
so
door.
bathroom tricks.
I'll just tell them to go away.
All right, that was second. All right, third tip: eating. Very important. Eating is. They have good food there.
I mean, you walk in, you could smell it.
A lot if you like lamb, which I don't like to see that. If you like lamb, they have a lot of it. I don't like
That's how these people make a living.
I know, but I don't like.
They feed their families by feeding others.
Okay, so there's lots of lamb, a lot of like open pit stuff, you know. But we do. What is
There was
it?
a commercial today.
We go to
for
the-
gyros, and the guy can't pronounce gyros.
Oh,
so
gyro- yeah.
So he calls them Mediterranean tacos.
Mediterranean
tacos. So gyros, gyros.
Gyros.
I think they're really called
Okay,
gyros,
so
but we say gyros.
we
so
get the
whatever.
same thing every year, and when you're going to eat at Maryland, eat early.
Like 11:30
Get in line.
is. You don't have to wait. You're going to be
It's-
like 5 or 6 people back at 11:30. By 12:30, you're 20 people in.
Rhinebeck is different. Rhinebeck is crowded from the second you walk in until the second you leave. Maryland it's crowded, but it's not like,
Unless it's hot out, then it's like, ugh.
But food, get there early. So we get gyros from the open pit guy. Is there other
I think the
open?
awning is like purple and green, maybe.
I don't know. It's by
Maybe
like
it
the
changes.
kettle, like the nuts are
kettle
behind
corn,
you.
yeah.
Anyway, get in line. I get the ham gyro.
It's right by barn 6.
It's awesome.
It's right here. It's right on that little thing. It's right by barn 6.
So good. I think
The
about
ham
it
gyro.
all year.
And
The
then
ham
we eat it on the
on
hill.
the hill. So you'll
Unless
know,
it's rained within 48 hours, then
don't
you're not
sit
eating
on the
there.
hill. You have a wet butt the whole time. But we go on the hill, and sometimes when you're sitting on the hill, you'll know where it is once you get there. Sometimes they have some
have a
demonstrations, like a stage, and there'll be like sheep shearing contest.
They do the hand shearing
Hand
with the
shearing is
scissors.
very
Or,
cool.
They're not scissors, they're shears.
But they'll have other things you can kind of watch, and also it's like a good time to just sit and go through your yarn, what you bought. And
If
think
you have
about-
little kids with you, it's really fun because they roll down the hill.
yeah, we've
And
taken our
there's a
kids.
lot of room. It's nice. You're not going
Yeah.
to be on top of everybody.
Yeah, and it's usually nice out that time of year down there. It's usually nice, but who knows? We've had snow like a week ago, so. Yep. So that's food. There's also.
I don't think we get anything else. We've gotten the Chuck Wagon like root beer to bring the Cubs back for the
for
kids.
souvenir. What do you bring to a kid from a sheep and wool festival?
Nothing.
Nothing. They don't care.
A
Sheep. Put a sheep in your minivan.
You
Yeah.
can. They fit.
Totally. What else about our tips and tricks?
Well, we're going to talk about hotels now. And do you remember the name of the restaurant we used to go to in Columbia?
we had a couple. Which one? The dog one?
No.
In Columbia,
In Columbia, we used to go to the one.
Charlie's or?
right on the water.
It was right on the water. And it was like
Wait,
prom.
let's talk. Oh, it's
Wait,
prom season.
it's
down
prom
there. I
season,
love
so, like,
proms. My
and they
husband
don't
has the
have
prom
proms.
tonight. He's going to the prom tonight. Junior prom. My husband's a principal. It's the junior prom tonight. I used
Where
to
is
go.
it?
Waterview Pavilion.
Oh.
I love the prom so much. Wait, what was it? Just
Hotels.
But I wasn't going to say that. Needles
Rest-
up. Oh, needles up.
Oh,
is
Needles
you.
Up.
Okay, so Needles Up is new this year. It was at Rhinebeck, and it was a lot of fun. So they're going to have it in Maryland, and Amy Beth is going to be there.
And that's the reason we're going Friday, because our friend Paige, who's going with us, is working at it.
She's
so
helping
say hi
out.
to Paige.
Hi, yeah,
She'll be like a cashier, I think.
But Andre Sue Knits is not going to be there this year. I don't know why. She just put on her Instagram this. I don't know why, but I feel like she's going to be there, but her stuff isn't going to be there. But that's who Paige helped last year. But
oh,
I think she's
Paige still
helping.
helping?
I think she's still helping Sue and Chelsea. But I don't think Chelsea's going because she has the baby.
Who are they?
Legacy Knits Fiber. So Paige.
Sorry, I'm not a knitter.
We're sorry, Sue and Chelsea. Lizzie doesn't know who Liz. We'll call her Lizzie. Liz doesn't know who you are. That's the mother and daughter. I told you about the split screen?
Yes.
Yeah, they're great. Anyway, I think Paige is helping them.
Oh, okay.
And Chelsea just had a baby, so I don't think she's going to go. But Amy Beth will be there. So that's in Columbia. So if you go to Columbia, Maryland, to see Needles Up, go to Needles Up.
Which is like 20 minutes from
the
fair.
And it's a beautiful area. Lots of restaurants.
Lots of
really, really
hotels.
pretty. Hotels, restaurants. But we used to go to a place, but I can't remember the name, and neither can you. So maybe we'll look it up and put it in the show notes below.
Maybe
we should go there.
Well, that's what I think that's the plan. Carrie was saying, Carrie's going to do Needles Up and like hang out in that area, and we're all going to have dinner.
Great.
In Columbia, go back to the hotel, relax, and then Saturday after the show, have our dinner at
our hotel.
Alexis Steakhouse.
Okay.
Right? Is that what it's called?
Alexis Steakhouse.
Steakhouse.
So we have stayed at all different places, and really you can't go wrong in that area. It's kind of
Columbia's great.
It's late to make your reservation for this year. It's probably all booked, but if
people are canceling.
True.
And also we get most of the hotels have block rates.
Yes.
For the show. So if you're booking a place,
the best is when you call and you get like this young guy and you're like, I'd like to make a reservation and I have a special code, and you say what it is. He's like, the what? I'm like, the Sheep and Wool Festival, and they're like, what is that? Okay, weirdo.
Whatever.
Remember the year we went? We were in a hotel. Remember it was
Turf
all
Valley?
No.
Oh.
It was the Knitters, and it was like a 80s rock concert
Yes.
festival.
That was at Turf Valley. That was the first year, wasn't it?
Nope, it wasn't. It was when we went to the dog pub.
Yes, Andy was with us.
It's an Andy and a Clyde at the back. Andy and a Clyde at the back. So we pull up to the hotel, and you know a knitter, So we're like,
we got all our bags and our baskets.
Oh, knitters, yay! And then we're like, a lot of
not
metalheads, like long hair, like
those
and like their
guys.
t-shirts, like their band t-shirts, and it's like, So we're checking in. The guy's like, now we have two very different groups here this weekend. We have you guys, and who will probably be out during the day and come home early, and then there's an 80s rock concert festival this weekend, so they'll be coming in late. So we just ask everyone to respect each other. So
Knitters, please be quiet in the morning when you're waking up. Don't be rowdy.
That's what it was. That's what they told us. And then we went to the dog pub.
Black Dog.
No, not Black Dog.
No, that's
the
Martha's
dog
Vineyard.
pub something. But they give you 2 beers at a time. It's super cool. And that's the year you got
And they pair
a dog.
them, so they give you like 2
I'm
beers
buzzing.
that
I
like
have to see why I'm buzzing.
work well together. And it's all pizzas, and it's apparently no babies, but we had babies.
We had a baby.
Mine.
Mine.
I had.
Oh.
No, it was mine.
Oh, what was yours? I had a baby.
With me. Just one.
Dad came in there. Just one baby. Yeah.
And like they had to like check our IDs to get in, and I'm like, where's my baby? I'm like,
and they're
like
serve you
right.
pizza
and beer,
and two beers at a time.
And the pizzas all have like the beers that work with them next to it. That was good.
And they're all named after dogs. It was
They're all
like the
named
yellow
after dogs.
lab
Yeah,
and
the beagle.
whatever. Yeah, it was fun. Anyway, there's that option.
That
And
place
then
is good.
we got fancier and we got into Turf Valley.
That's where we stay now.
And this year, other people know it's nice too because now they're holding classes
At Turf Valley.
at Turf Valley on Fridays.
Oh.
On the Friday before. We're fancy now. And there's always a prom and a wedding.
Yeah.
I like that. And there's a restaurant that's really nice.
There's a restaurant right in the hotel, which is nice. So on Saturday when you're tired after a yarn festival.
We had one year, my first year, I remember. We went 2 days. I was completely overwhelmed my first day. I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't know what to buy. I didn't buy anything. And then I laid in bed and I kept thinking about yarn. And then we woke up really early. Do you remember? And you're like, I just keep thinking about yarn. And Mom was like, oh, my 2 crazy daughters.
Remember how dirty our feet were? We had to wash them in the bathtub before dinner. If you wear flip-flops to the festival.
Don't wear flip-flops to this festival.
I think I'm going to. Because it goes with my outfit.
Here's another
I went
thing.
shopping
I don't
yesterday.
want to insult anyone. I don't mean to if I am.
No.
Rhinebeck is fashion people. They're like dressed.
I
Maryland.
think it's like New York City. Maryland's not.
I really plan my outfits for Rhinebeck. Maryland, you just kind of go.
I got some cute pants.
I made a sweater. Lots of bad.
No, I do, but no.
It's okay.
So wear whatever, just comfort. Maryland is pure.
Sometimes it's
comfort.
really hot, so like we're all pale and pasty like I am right now, and it's the first day you got
everybody's in a tank top. Oof. It's bad, but we're all in the
Shorts.
same boat. It's good. So yeah, Maryland's all about comfort. Close. So anyway, we're at Turf Valley now, and a lot of people are there, and it's very nice. And we have dinner there, and looking forward to it. It's very nice. So what else?
We don't get breakfast there though. The last hotel we went to, we used to get breakfast.
I get my coffee at that little tiny coffee
my
place.
kids are missing shoes.
They're right here.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Don't get coffee at Maryland when you walk in.
It's awful.
It's no good, and there's grounds in it.
Yeah.
Ugh. Get your coffee before you go. There's a long line of cars. Don't worry, it goes fast. The Boy Scouts are there to help you in.
Yeah,
They're
the Boy Scouts
awesome.
do a pretty good job. They wave you in.
Boy Scouts are great, and getting out is fine. They make you go right sometimes. Just trust them.
It's fine. It's not a big deal. It's easy to get
easy.
back on track. Don't panic. It's not going to put you way out of your way.
Nope. What else?
If you were supposed to go left.
What else?
That jelly place was really good, right by the entrance
Oh,
last year.
and then we had it with our cheese and
If
crackers.
you bring cheese and crackers with you in a cooler, like, because we don't travel without cheese and crackers, obviously. There's a place, Nick's, it was Nick's.
Nick's, and then Nick is a girl.
Something, Nick is a girl, not a boy.
Because the boy was there. I said, are you Nick? And he said, no, it's actually a girl, but she had to leave.
Nick's, like, preserves or something. And
That was new.
What was it, Clementine or something?
Mm-hmm.
With Asiago cheese.
And a cracker
crackers
and wine.
And Manchego cheese.
Oh, Mom, you have to get that.
We gotta get some cheese.
Mom brings the cheese. I bring wine.
Oh, I can bring wine. I can bring
Guacamole.
beer.
You make guacamole.
Travel food, right? Doesn't everybody travel with wine and cheese
We've
and guacamole?
really moved far up from our squeezed cheese days and crackers.
And combos. Cheddar cheese combo.
Mom used to make road trips everywhere. We didn't fly
Egg
anywhere
salad
until
sandwiches. Egg salad sandwiches, squeezed cheese and crackers,
and she used to make
combos.
like letters. Remember, Mom would like make like fancy designs and pass them back. And be like, yeah, you got like a picture on mine.
Sometimes ham and cheese sandwiches on the little rolls, little potato buns.
No oatmeal cookies.
No, we can't talk about that. That's not nice. That's not nice.
Liz can't.
Not nice. It's not nice. I think as an adult, I'm fine.
Leave the oatmeal cookies at home.
Be there. You had to be there.
Sorry.
Who was it? Who was one of your friends?
Alyssa Walsh. Which I have no. Alyssa Walsh, where are you?
Are you watching our
Are you? We lost track of Alyssa Walsh.
That's
There's
a whole
those-
nother story.
There's those people that you just
High school
lose.
friends.
You don't know. Nobody knows where she is. She went to Mexico, I think. Well, we had a lot
Hola,
of fun. Yeah. So anyway, we bring snacks and food. What else? Anything else about Maryland? It's a lot of fun.
The ride home is really long.
You know, we live, so if we go to Rhinebeck, we can go for the day and come home. It's long, but it's not.
A little over 2 hours to get there.
Totally doable. We used to do that. We now stay. But Maryland is too far. It's about 3.5 hours
Without traffic.
Without traffic.
And there's always traffic.
There's always traffic. And then there's always the debate. Do you go around Baltimore? Do you go above Baltimore? Do you go below Baltimore?
Do you go out by Towson?
Yeah. So,
there's always traffic, every direction.
if you're coming from our area, there's traffic. So just be ready for that. It's all good though. You'll have yarn, and then you can like wind your yarn before you leave the festival if you want to.
By the coffee and by the preserves.
Yep. You can wind your yarn, which is very nice. There's like a guild down there that sponsors it, and they have their winders. The broom guy, if you want a broom.
Yeah, we didn't talk about him.
There's a broom guy. He's kind of cool. Touching my hair.
She's been twirling a lot. I did pretty good without touching.
Because I straightened it last night. I didn't know. I didn't last night. We have curly hair. People that know us know that we have curly hair. But
since we had kids, it's not like our
nice
normal curls anymore.
So now I take a shower at night and let it air dry. And when I wake up in the morning, I look like, what's that, Rosanna, Dana, whatever. Who was that Saturday Night Live? Rosanna, Dana, that one. My hair's like this big. And this morning, Rick said to me, he goes, could you do anything with your hair before you go to work? No, I'm going to go like this. So I have a straight hair.
I had a day off. I dropped the kids off at school. I came to the farm. I cleaned. We halter trained. I'm going to put in some footage of us halter training because it's really cute. And then my mother-in-law picked up the kids from school, took them to the park, fed them lunch, kept them all afternoon, and dropped them off after 4 o'clock.
Aww.
I went home. I took a shower.
You bathed. Yay!
I shaved my legs.
Oh!
I straightened my hair. I got my nails done and my toes. And then I sat on the back deck and sunned. It was really nice.
So fancy. My dad's shaking his head at us. You want to get in here, Dad?
Come say hello to the people. Okay, I think we're done.
All right, ready?
So good luck to Maryland. My glass is empty.
Thank you for joining us.
Here, hold on. If you would like, I'll put this up. Oh, it's backwards.
Put it in the show notes.
I'll put it here or at the end, or maybe up here.
No, down
or maybe
there.
in the credits.
No, down there.
Okay, I'll put it down here.
All right, and between now and then, Maryland, go to the Sheep and Wool, New Jersey Wool Walk.
Yep, New Jersey Wool Walk is April 19th to the 22nd.
Go see our friend Paige at Frame and Fiber. Go see
Alpaca Show, wish us luck.
Oh yeah, Christina up at Chelsea
Yarn. Go see her. And my mom and dad will be at the
Mapaca Alpaca Show in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Showing their animals. Wish them luck. We'll let you know how they do.
Next weekend.
That's next weekend. So by the time we get this edited and up, we don't know.
No, I think
we're good?
I think I can do it. I think I can do it tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Sunday.
Yeah. So we'll get this up. And and we'll let you know how everyone does. All right? Ready? Signing off?
Signing off.
We say it's time to eat? No, I already ate.
It's time to get another drink because mine's empty.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.